Monday, everyone. Let's see here. We've got Barbara and Naomi. Hello, Lori and Susan, Vicky. There's Lisa. Betsy's in the house. Madeline, Diane. I know Brandon is here and Denise. Hello, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. And you know I am creating something that is green this evening. And we have a special guest that we're going to pull in here in just a minute. Now, here's the deal with our special guest. It's going to be a hot mess because you guys know me and you know how we roll around here. And Kelly, the other Kelly, the Kelly squared, is a hot mess. And we're going to be hot messes together. And we may have an echo. So you guys are going to have to tell us how this is going to, and we're going to try not to talk over one another. I'm going to craft. Kelly's going to talk. I'm going to ask her questions. We're going to have all the fun. Let's see here. Brandon's got his kids all busy tonight. Jen is 8% Irish. Congratulations on that, Jen. You need to have a Guinness this evening on me. Hello, Keiko. Let's see here. Hello, Anne. Let's see here. All right. I think we're good. Okay. So I am going to bring in our very special guest and let's bring in Kelly Taylor. Yay. Okay. So Kelly, are you cracking up at me?
I am. Yes. You are very entertaining. I know in real life how wonderful you are, and they know from seeing you online, and I know that there will be people missing you.
Yes.
Very much.
Well, I'm going to be around. I may be like lurking over here or talking about baking cookies and what cards I'm making or whatever. And yeah, there you go. And I just may be one of them over in your chat, giving you
I would love that.
HE double hockey sticks during your little live streams, because that's how we roll around here with the crew. Let's see here. Kelly and Kelly, yes. Yeah, so
no. Kelly to the second power.
Kelly to the second power. And that is dangerous. That is scary, dangerous. Those of you who are coming to the event that will see us in the same place at the same time.
Yes.
Dangerous. Because we'll have the Kelly squared. Yes. So let me introduce our friend here. You guys already know Kelly. This is Kelly Taylor. She has been with Honeybee Stamps for how long, Kelly?
Oh, 8 years.
Okay. Years? So as long as I have. However, you have been card making, crafting, stamping, coloring for how long? Longer than 8 years.
Yeah, 15.
15 years. Okay. So that is longer than moi. So I have been stamping and card making for probably 10 years, but Kelly's been, I don't want to say around the block a long time, but you've been like, you've been around for a
old
bit.
in the business.
She's old in the business. Yeah. So, so this is Kelly. This is the one that I was telling you guys about, and you guys have seen her videos. I know you have. She's been here on the Honeybee Stamps YouTube channel. She is on Kelly Taylor Cards, I believe, is your handle. And I call her the master colorer because she is. Like, if
you are very generous.
I'm the lazy girl colorer. Our friends know me. I'm the lazy girl crafter. But if I want to do something like fancy with coloring, I definitely, like, I've told our people, I'm like, when we go to the event, I'm taking your classes because I need to learn all the things. So
you are more than welcome. I will come to your hotel room and give you a personal class.
Oh, well, yeah. We could cause trouble. Lisa is going to have to keep us out of trouble at the event.
Lisa is also trouble, so I don't think that's going to work.
Lisa's also trouble.
Yeah. In fact, my husband told me that, because my husband is coming with me to the event. He was like, so I'm just going to hang out with Lisa. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I know, because she's more fun than I am. Lisa's the fun one.
Lisa's the fun one. I'm going to say this, and we'll just get in trouble later. Lisa's the instigator.
Yeah. Oh,
Lisa's the instigator, and then I'm the one that I'm like, yeah, we're going to do that. We're totally doing that.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Yes, for sure. That is Lisa. That is Lisa. So, yes, she's saying, LOL, I love Eric. We all love Eric.
Eric loves you too.
Yeah, Eric is a hot mess too. He fits in with the whole group. Okay, so Kelly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down here to my desk. I'm going to create a little like St. Patty's Day card.
I love that.
And what I like to do a lot of times with our friends is I like to pull out old product, maybe something that I haven't used in a while. But I also kind of like to figure out different ways to use things. So,
yes, I'm here for that.
Without further ado, let me see if I can get this.
Oh, it's just me now. Hi. Kelly, I think you're muted. Oh, hold on. I can't hear her. Can you guys hear her? Kelly. Let's see if we'll figure it out. I know what her game plan is, but I don't want to narrate for her. I think it's because she took herself off. Hold on one second.
Let's go.
Kel, I had to add you back to the stage because you were muted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hold on. I'm in the, so if you see me like going like this is because my old eyes in the screen. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, Lyle.
Girl, you gone again. She just trying to run off on all of us. Like she just, the set that she's hold on. The set that she's holding is the lace heart layering frames. That one I do know. Oh, okay.
Maybe we craft in the center and we talk like this.
Okay.
We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Seldom do we ever have a guest, but we're going to make it work. We're going to go with it. Okay. So lace heart layering frames, as I think what this is.
Yes, it is. Hold on. What if you try the one? Hold on. Let's try this.
Can you hear me?
Yes, but I'm spotlighted. I want to make your desk the spotlight and us over here. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, just me now. There. Ha!
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Woo! Yay!
Teamwork makes the dream work, y'all.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so lace heart layering frames. Okay, so Kelly, so my idea was to create like a cute little like shamrock situation with these little like layering hearts.
I think that's adorable.
And I have, let me show you. So I've cut some paper as well with the little frames. So I've done this little guy right here in out of the white, and I'll kind of tilt it so you can see like all that pretty embossed stuff here. You guys are getting to see my face where normally I'm like, hello, I'm showing you all the things. And then this like scallop is this guy. So lots of pretty layers that we have going on here. Now this pattern paper is part of, I pulled out all the oldies today, you guys. So this is a textiles and textures, and it's the Celebrate.
Oh, I do like that one.
It's a good like rainbow, just great.
I think it came out with a birthday one that was so good.
Yeah, really good birthday one. So I picked just a pretty green, like a tone on tone thing. So this is kind of where we're going with this. Now let me show you my idea here. So I've got this little guy. So let me kind of zoom in here a little bit so we can see what we got going on. So we've got this little inside heart that fits into this little scalloped guy. And I have some like limey green paper. Yeah, we got it fixed. Emily is in here. So this is a funny. My adult daughter Emily's in here and she's holding up her phone from Lisa and she said, "Can you tell your mom she's muted?" I think we have it fixed. So, do we have it fixed? We're good now, right, Kelly?
Yes, we are good.
This is how we roll, Kelly. Like it's all good.
I know, but you know what? I don't have an adult daughter, so when it's me, Lisa's going to be sending my husband text messages. Yes. Like, go up and knock on their door and tell your wife she's got issues.
She's got issues, right? No big deal. No big deal. We just roll with it. Okay, so I've got this limey green paper. Now, this looks on the screen way more Twisted Citron than it actually is. But what I'm going to do is this little trick. And I've done this a couple of times, not a lot. But I'm going to take the die and all this cute little embossed stuff here. I'm kind of going to do like some ink over the top of it and run it through my die machine that way. So I've got one of these little finger dauber things, and then I'm just going to pounce that on. And it almost acts as a stamp. And then it's
I don't believe I've ever seen this done before.
Shut the front door. Say it ain't so. Really? Oh my goodness.
I'm very intrigued by your technique.
Okay, so I've got my little die. Let's flip her over here. I'm going to very carefully lay that over. And then we're going to cover her up with the other plate. And then let's run it through and see what we get here. Okay. So fingers crossed that it does what I want it to do. And if we flip it over, so then it's going to impress all that green.
That is.
Yeah, it's just a little way to use our dies. And our dies have such great details in them. So Kelly, this actually works really good on a lot of our lovely layers and stuff too. So, let's say you want to add like a darker ink on some of those like veiny details in the leaves and things like that. You can totally do this technique with that.
I will try the technique. I will not use the word that you just used though. You have words that just like skeeve you out. That's one of those words, but I didn't know it until you said it.
Okay. Kind of. I won't say what skeeves me out because that would just be horrible. But,
come on, I cannot be alone in this. There are words.
I can't say it. I can't say it. Because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, no.
There's just some words that are universally gross.
There's some words that are universally gross. Okay, so I'm adding it. This is Rustic Wilderness. You guys know me. This is my go-to green. Let's get that. Do you
find that you use oxides more than regular distressings?
Every time.
Really?
I don't even unless I'm doing like some.
Oh, hockey. That's another one. There. Yep. That's it. That's another one. Universally gross word.
I was going to say that word, Denise. And then I said, no, I can't say the word moist. I can't. Because I think that's like the universal, like.
Yeah.
We don't say that. Yeah. Like
we don't like it.
We don't like that word.
So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. So you use the oxides more than the distressings.
I do because I do. And this is like something that's really cool that our friends are going to learn with you is I think that you're really good with a lot of like coloring techniques and stuff, whereas the regular distress oxides lend themselves more to if you want to smush in watercolor or
really?
I think so.
Because they layer on top of each other.
I don't know. I'm like an oxide girl.
I feel
through
like
and through.
maybe you guys are going to help me get more comfortable with my oxides. I am a Distress Ink original, an OG.
You're an OG. So,
yeah, because the colors are brighter.
Well, here's the thing. When he first came out with the oxides, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is one more ink that we don't need, right? And I was like, I don't need this because I've got all, wherever they are, I've got all the regular distress inks. Like, I don't need all those until I tried them. And then I was like, oh, because they really ink blend on like butter.
So can I tell you, where are they? I'll have to see if I can find them. Where did
Yeah, tell me.
Oh, here they are. Stand by.
Stand by. Okay, so while we're standing by, friends, so I'm going to put our little layers together here that's from that layering frame set. I'm just going to use some good old liquid adhesive. Okay, Kel, so tell us, what did you find?
So if you guys watch my videos, you already know this. We have to get our basement waterproofed, and that is happening this week. So, hi, Mindy. So we had to clean out the regular basement. And do you know what I found down there? These are all oxides and they're not even opened.
Oh, shame, shame. I know your name.
Yeah, because I just don't use them. I got to get better about that.
So do you, like, if you ink blend on, okay, so let's say you've cut some lovely layers florals.
Yes.
Do you cut it out of solid colored cardstock and you just use your Copics and your colored pencils to zhuzh them up, or like what are we doing here?
So
like, walk me through this.
Sometimes I cut them out of colored cardstock if I am trying to cut down time.
Yeah.
But mostly I cut them out of white.
Okay. So what do you color them with?
This is where my cheap chickenness comes in. Like, I'm so cheap because it's cheaper to buy white cardstock and buy it in bulk than it is to buy colored cardstock.
Yep.
So I buy white and then I just color it. And that's like back from when I first started and I was on a very strict allowance.
Yep.
And so because of that, I had to make decisions about what I wanted to spend my money on. And it was not colored cardstock. So I invested in distress inks and then I made all my own backgrounds. I added color for a really for way too long. If you go way back until the beginning of my YouTube channel, before I really used, maybe I was using Copics by the time I started my YouTube channel, but for years I wasn't. I was making cards and I was not using Copics. So I would, this is no joke, guys. I would cut apart my stamps. So let's say you had a flower. I would cut out each one of the petals individually and I would add shading to them with my distress inks, and then I would puzzle piece them back together to create dimension. It was a process.
Listen, Kelly, this is the Lazy Girl Crafter Station that we're on this evening. No.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, and you know what? I started out because when I started card making, the oxides were not a thing. And I honestly thought that was just one more thing that I didn't need that until I tried it somewhere. I don't know if I got it like one in a kit or I don't even remember at this point until I tried it. And I was like, oh.
I do think I got one a long time ago.
Right.
To answer your question about the paper, Brandon is correct. I do prefer 80 pounds. Nina Solar White 80 pound.
And you prefer? Is that what you prefer to color on?
Correct.
With your Copics. Oh, so not 100 pound.
No, because 80 like Copics, any alcohol markers blend in the fibers of your paper. So if you use super thick cardstock, it just takes more ink to get them to blend well.
learn something new every day.
But I never used Nina because remember, I was very cheap. So I actually learned to color on Walmart brand cardstock. True story. And then one time at an event like that I was attending, I sat next to Sandy Allnock, and she and I were chit-chatting about coloring and, you know, all of those things. And she had Nina, that's what she colored on.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, I'm not spending all kinds of money on the papers. Like I'm not. I have to invest in other things. Like that can't be what I invest in. Mm-hmm. And then she gave me a piece of her. It was so generous of her. She gave me a piece of her Nina, and the color difference, like mine looked white until it was next to hers, and then mine looked gray, like gray girl. And so then I was like, ooh, maybe there is something about the paper. But I also, probably like a lot of other crafters, like when people told me, like, you know, for watercolor techniques, you need to use watercolor paper. And I was like, that's expensive. Why do I need to use watercolor paper?
Right.
Well, try watercoloring on regular cardstock and there you'll have your answer. Right. Some things you just have to invest in.
Right.
So,
well,
do you watercolor a lot, Kel?
No, but when I retire, I'm gonna like I'm serious when I tell you that I'm like doing your class at the event. I'm taking the watercolor class. I'm taking the Copic class because I want to get better. I want to get better and I want to learn. If you guys hear squeaking in here, I promise you there's nothing being harmed in the corner. I got a new puppy and she's decided that now's the time to squeak in the corner. So those of you that have watched here, so I just doubled up these two little heart layers here. So I used the little scalloped heart with a darker green, and then did that fun little like stampy little finger dauber technique with the embossed area. Cut those, and I think that really makes kind of a fun little makeshift shamrock situation.
I think it's adorable.
This little guy, let me tell you where this sentiment is from. This came out the So Lucky. So this was in our release that had the cute little like slot machine, and don't ask me I can't even remember now what their release was called. That was like 2 months ago. The slot machine, the Love Win slot machine, and the playing cards, and maybe the Lucky to Have You release or something like that. Anyway, So Lucky sentiment set, but this is perfect for today because I'm going to use the You're My Good Luck charm for my sentiment. But I just stamped that on a little scrap of white cardstock, and then we're going to pop it up, of course, with
what foam are you using?
Okay. These are the narrow foam strips. If you've not ever used these, then I need to gift you. Do your kids steal your scissors, Kelly?
Yes.
Okay.
And my markers.
No.
Yeah, girl, I had to buy an E55 because that thing was gone for months, and I finally found it in my son's room.
No, ma'am. Well, I say that, but Sam comes in here and takes, like, he'll come, you know, to the living room or out into the house or whatever, and he'll have all these cut pieces of paper, like where he's drawn like army guys and his own baseball cards or whatever. I'm like, dude, where'd you get this really nice cardstock? He's like, in your drawer in the craft room. Nina, 100-pound cardstock, of course. And I'm like,
well,
dude.
You're encouraging his creativity.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it that, encouraging his creativity. Okay, I'm just going to hold up and make sure that we're pretty nice and straight here. I think that's pretty cute for a little, like, card that using things that we're not, it wasn't intended to be used like that. Do you ever do that, by the way? Do you ever like pull out stuff and like try to like makeshift like
yeah, I think I try to do it more often than not because I am all about getting more bang for your buck. But the one that comes to mind is I love the bold background dies. Because you can use them as they're intended, or you can use them completely differently. And I used the vintage rose one with the bird cage and maybe it was the little petite roses in the urn.
Oh yeah.
And the bird, like the love birds and the cage to make my parents' anniversary card. But I didn't use like the actual background. I just used the flowers from it. It was great.
Yes. I like those little backgrounds too, the little viney stuff, because you can totally use it for something different. Or like you said, take the flowers off of it.
Right.
Or the little pumpkins, like when we had the fall one.
Oh, I did like the pumpkin. I used that one in a card too.
Yeah. Take the pumpkins off and use them for something else or, whatever. So I'm glad that I'm not the winner. I remember that card. Yay. Let's see here. Hearts make the great clover. They made great little clovers.
Yeah, that is adorable.
It's cute. I think it turned out cute, if I do say so myself.
They want to see the puppy. Show us the puppy.
Oh, they want to see the puppy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, hang on.
Show us the puppy.
So it's the puppy. Let me scroll off of myself so you don't see my PJ britches.
Oh. I think I might have shown you all my PJ britches when I got up to get my oxides, but I have no shame in it because I work from home. So I'm always in my PJ britches, very rarely. In fact, I had to go buy new pants for the event because I don't wear
we don't wear pants.
Yeah.
Okay, so hi. Yes, I know. This is Pepper, everyone.
So cute.
This is Pepper. She's my retirement project. No, not really. But my hubby got her for me as a gift. So, and she already today, I've got a Band-Aid on my toes because she's already done this on my toes and drew blood.
Oh, they do have the sharpest little puppy teeth at this age.
The sharpest teeth. But you know what? She's the sweetest little thing. And yeah. You're such a good girl. So this is Pepper. So now I've got Pepper and Penny are my little pups. And then my daughter has Scout and Lily. Oh. So yeah. Oh, don't bite my. But she is all puppy. She's a mess. But she's a good little girl. And she's we all joke because she's got these. Do y'all see the eyebrows? Like we're very serious here. Like she looks like Eugene Levy or Eugene Levy is what Lisa and I say, like from Schitt's Creek.
She does look like she is a little broody with those eyebrows.
She's we say that, she's a little judgmental. She doesn't mean to be.
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. And her name is Pepper. She's a little spicy. Are you a good girl? Yeah, she tries. We're hoping that she grows into the eyebrows. Yeah, look at her. You're a mess, aren't you? Yeah. So anyway, this is what we're going to be doing. We listen and we judge, but we still love. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, good job, Brandon.
There you go. She has the ginormous, which is not a word, eyebrows ever. The biggest eyebrows ever. Let's see here. Are you retiring with your husband? I am. I am retiring with my husband. All right. So let's get down to our winner this evening. Bonnie C., you are the winner. So Miss Bonnie, if you will email me right here at customercare@honeybeestamps.com, we are going to send you a gift card. Congratulations, Miss Bonnie. And I think we're all good. I'm going to be back here on Wednesday night for, again, never know what Kelly's going to come up with on Wednesday night. And then next week is our event. So we're not going to have any live streams next week because we're going to be packing. We're going to be busy doing all the things.
No, this time, next Wednesday, we'll be together.
I know.
We'll be together.
It's going to be here before we know it. And we are working like crazy people, getting all of our final little details done, aren't we, Kelly?
Well, I mean, I'm trying. I got a little something here. I don't want to give it away.
No, don't give it away.
But there's cute things.
I know. Very cute things. All right, you guys. I will see you on Wednesday night, same time, same place. And then when Miss Kelly here starts her live streams, we're going to put out the reminders like we always do for time and place and all that good stuff. And so make sure you go in and give Kelly some love. And so Kelly will be joining you on the first weekend of April. So thanks for joining us. Bye, guys.